Okay, good morning, everyone. Looking at the US stock markets, has earlier recovered, forming the breakout pullback and the continuation pattern along the 25,000 psychological level. Since then, the Dow has headed towards the 26,200 points, which is also coincides with the previous resistance early on during the November or early December last year. After hitting the 26,300 points, we are seeing some profit-taking activities on the Dow Jones as the Dow has retraced back, and on the overnight, we did see the Dow has continues to fall. The follow-through selling pressure was noted as the Dow continues to fall below the 26,000 psychological level. On the Dow Jones right now, we are going to monitor to see how the next support, which is located towards the EMA 20, which is around the 25,500 points. If we can find some support along the 25,500 points level and some rebound pattern, then we could expect the Dow to trend back towards the 26,200 or even back towards the 27,000 all-time high level. In the meantime, the 25,500 will serve as the immediate support level for now. Similarly, the S&P 500, we are seeing the S&P from the breakout pullback and the continuation pattern along the 2700 psychological level, which is around the EMA 120. Since then, the S&P 500 has hit the recent peak of the 28 of 13, which is also coincide with the previous resistance level during the mid of November last year. With that, we are seeing some mild profit-taking activities on the S&P 500. For now, we are taking this as a healthy pullback after a long stretch of rally, about 113 points gain. And if the recent pullback will be taken as a healthy one for investors to digest the recent gains towards the 2750 before the next up recovery to resume on the S&P 500 towards the 2900 or even back towards the 2940 level. In the meantime, the 2750 will serve as the immediate support level for now. The weakness on US stock markets was mainly stemmed by the ongoing geopolitical tension between the India and also Pakistan. There was no agreement reached between the discussion of US President Donald Trump and also the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. So these two are the major contributors of the weakness on the US stock markets over the past couple of days. On the crude prices wise, we are seeing the crude prices has again been consolidating between the 50 towards the 55 US per mark. Following the breakout above the 55, we are seeing another band of consolidation on the crude prices between the 55 towards the 58 US per level. For now, let's monitor for these two bands, the 55 towards the 58, until we can see a firm breakout above the 58 and a closing above that. Then only we can confirm for further recovery on the crude prices to recover back towards the 63 US per barrel level. In the meantime, the 55 will serve as the immediate support level for now. All in all, this is still forming the higher low and also the higher high formation, implying on over the short to medium term is still intact at current juncture. On the FMKLCI, we are seeing that FMKLCI has earlier trending on a sideways between the 1665 towards the 1700 psychological level. Since then, we are seeing the FMKLCI has managed to break out above the 1700. It hit towards the 1730 level before forming the pullback pattern on the FMKLCI in tandem with the weakness across the regional peers. Recently, we are seeing further weakness on the FMKLCI as well, as the FMKLCI has tripped to close below the EMA 120 level. For now, on the FMKLCI, we could be expecting further weakness on the key index to drift towards the 1700 to see how it holds there. If the 1700 level can hold, then we might see further recovery on the FMKLCI back towards the 1730 level. But if the 1700 level fails to hold, then we might see further retreat back towards the 1680 or even back towards the previous support level, which is located towards the 1665 level on the FMKLCI. All in all, things appears to be slightly weak on the FMKLCI. As you can see that the MACD histogram has really been pointing downwards on turning red over the past five trading days. The RSI has also been trending lower over the past couple of days as well. If we look at the weekly chart, we did see the FMKLCI has earlier staged the recovery along the weekly chart. It formed the bullish candle to close above the EMA 20 level, but on this week there was lack of follow-through buy interest on the FMKLCI as the key index looks to close below the EMA 120 level, EMA 20 level as well. So for now, let's monitor if the FMKLCI were to close below the EMA 20 level on the weekly chart, then we might see further retracement on the key index. On the lower liners wise, it was traded on a similar manner. After a long stretch of a rally towards the 13,000 psychological level, we did see a follow through by interest along that but the following through by interest was short-lived as the FBAM small cap index has seen a very sharp pullback over the past week. So on the FM small cap index right now, we are already expecting the pullback coming in, and on day we are seeing the follow through selling pressure on the FM small cap index falling below the EMA 20 level. Subsequently, we are already seeing the MACD indicator has reissued a sell signal. RSI below the 50 level as well. On the FS market index right now, we might be seeing some further weakness back towards the 12,300 points level. The weakness on the lower liners was mainly due to the a barrage of weaker than expected corporate earnings. On stocks wise, some of the stocks that we can watch out for firstly would be HSS Engineers. HSS Engineers has been a very strong rebound trend from the recent low of the 79.5 cents level. It formed a double along that. Since then, the HSS Engineers has recovered towards the 1.14 cents, which also coincides with the previous resistance level in the mid of August last year. Recently, we are really seeing that HSS Engineers has really formed the uptrend in orientation formation. The EMA 9 is above 20, 60, and 120 has been in line. And also, we are really seeing a good fact formation of breakout on the HSS Engineers above the 1 ringgit and 10 level. With the breakout above the 1 ringgit and 10 cents, we could expect further recovery on HSS Engineers, firstly towards the 125 or even back towards the 1 ringgit and 40 cents level, covering the previous gap down formation. The stock will be located towards the recent low, which is currently located at the 1 ringgit and 5 cents level. Things appears to be slightly positive on HSS Engineers right now, as you can see that the MACD indicator has been pointing higher over the past couple of days, whereas the RSI has been trending mostly above the 50 level over the past 1.5 months trading period as well. On Velastor Energy, we did see Velastor Energy has then retraced towards the recent low of around the 1 ringgit and 16.5 cents level. After hitting the 16.5 cents level, we did see a consolidation breakout above the 18.5 cents. It formed the breakout, the pullback towards just the 18.5 cents level, and the continuation pattern was established as the Velastor has been forming the higher high and also the higher low formation over the short-term period. Recently, we are seeing another wave of breakout pullback just towards the EMA 120 or the EMA 9 level, and the continuation pattern was established as well as Velastor managed to form the gap up formation above the 24.5 cents level, accompanied by some of the mild improvement in volumes being traded yesterday. With the breakout pullback and continuation pattern being established, we are expecting a further recovery back towards the 26.5 cents or even back towards the previous peak of 30.5 cents level. Stop loss below the 23 cents level on Velastor. On Berjaya Land, we did see Berjaya Land has formed the uptrend inter-orientation formation. The MA 9, 20, 60, and 120 has been in line since the early part of February. After hitting the recent peak of around the 30.5 cents level, we did see price has been traded on sideways manner over the past couple of weeks. On Berjaya Land right now, let's monitor for this potential trend line breakout above yesterday's high of the 27.5 cents level. Should there be a breakout above the 27.5 cents level, we could be seeing further recovery on Berjaya Land to head back towards the previous peak of 30.5 cents or even towards the 33 cents level, stop loss below the 25 cents level on Berjaya Land. Should there be a follow through by interest above yesterday's high of the 27.5 cents level, we could expect of the MACD indicator to show buy signal. The RSI, which is retesting the 50 level yesterday, should be rising back through risen above that level over the next coming days. Should there be a breakout above the 27.5 cents level? Last two company for today, firstly will be KB. KB is still on a downtrend formation, so any recovery from now will be just taken as a technical rebound play. Price has drifted lower towards the 18.5 cents level before forming the recovery towards the 22.5 cents. The 22.5 cents is a very strong resistance right now. As you can see that it retested the 25 cents level on several occasions. It did not manage to break out above that. And on yesterday, once again, it retested the 25 and 22.5 cents level by some of the rising volumes being traded on KAB. With the follow through with the another bullish candle being formed yesterday, we are already seeing the MACD indicator really issued a buy signal. RSI has also risen above the 50 level on yesterday. For now, let's monitor for this price movement. Should there be a breakout above the 22.5 cents level, we could expect a further recovery back towards the 24.5 cents or even towards the 26.5 cents. Stop loss below the 21 cents level on KAB. On Xinhua, we did see Xinhua has been a very sharp pullback towards the 62 cents level. Since then, we are seeing a very strong wave of buying interest on Xinhua over the past 3 months trading period as price steadily climbed towards the 87 cents, 87.5 cents level, which is towards the end of January. Since then, we are seeing a healthy pullback on Xinhua just towards the EMA 120 level, which is around the 79 cents level, before staging a recovery over the past couple of days. On Xinhua right now, we could expect price to trend back towards the 87.5 cents. That will be the intraday target, followed by the 98.5 cents level. Stop loss below on Xinhua. If you have any questions, you can put in your chat box. There's some question here. Firstly, IFCA. IFCA has been a rally after hit low of around the 18.5 cents level. It formed a double bottom along that. Subsequently, price managed to form the breakout continuation pattern along the 24.5 cents level. It managed to break out a pullback, and during the pullback phase, we did not see much of the heavy selling pressure. And subsequently, gap up formation was noted on IFCA after the company has announced a very strong set of corporate earnings as well. For IFCA right now, we could be seeing some of the follow through buying interest towards the 35.5 cents. That will be the immediate target price for now. On IFCA right now, any pullback for now will be a healthy pullback for investors to digest its recent gains towards near the 30.5 cents before the next recovery to resume. But if price were to violate below the 20.5 cents, then you have to cut loss immediately. On AirAsia, AirAsia has then recovered from the recent low of around the 22 ringgit and 30 cents level towards the 329. After hitting the 329 level, we did see the selling pressure or the profit-taking activities on AirAsia as price gave up its previous 2 sessions rally. Subsequently, the company has announced a weak set of corporate earnings falling into the net loss position. as price violates below the gap down below the 2 ringgit 92 cents support level. On the Asia right now, you might be seeing some just mild bugging activities. So any recovery from now, then you have to adopt the selling to strength strategy, or else price might be drifting lower back to again 69 or even back towards the 2 54 cents a level. So any recovery from now towards the yesterday's high, which is around the 288, will be an opportunity for you to sell into strength. If you look at the indicators, everything appears to be slightly weak right now. It's been forming the lower high, lower low formation on the MACD indicator. The MACD line appears to be tripping below the 0 level. RSI has also been trending mostly below the 50 level over the past couple of days. So the price is likely to see another wave of pullback. So any recovery from now will be an opportunity for you to sell something like this. And any recovery like something like here or something like here and here will be an opportunity for you to sell. On Supermax, price is still on a downtrend formation. Our price has been recovered from the 1 ringgit 30 cents towards the 2 ringgit 5 cents level. It formed the inverted hammer candle, and subsequently price has pulled back, giving up its previous session rally. Once again, price has staged a technical recovery towards the 1 ringgit 71 cents. It rejected the EMA 120 level before staging a pullback as well. On the Supermax right now, we are already seeing price has violates below the 1 ringgit 58 cents. The first support level was being violated. So for now, we might be seeing price continues to drift lower towards the 143. If you're holding on to this position, it's best to hit or cut loss immediately and wait until price pull back towards the 143 to see how price reacts around there. Then only you can make a next decision. So any recovery from now will be short-lived towards the 1 ringgit 58 cents level as well. Question for today, then we'll end the morning briefing. Thank you.